Christians came in America even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape recited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state. The whole city got reserved. He got free. That other number that it was out. He not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club. Get before I sat down. Still ball with money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
on third. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Go play action. Here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Dart's looking to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Dart setting in the throw here. Escapes the pocket. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah,
they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Gano ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready? Go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. He'll slide forward, halted after a couple of yards. He was brought down by Roy Robertson Harris.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
18, Pioneer. Back all 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, Trash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Daniels to throw on 4th. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it'll take a great defensive effort to do it.
Working quickly here. It's Krosky Merritt. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I think you see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, here we go. Crack on with 19 Lions.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get it.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the 32. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
McDaniels to throw. Across his body, and they make the interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Time for the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll motion Slayton left. The give to Tracy up the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants looking at 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Tracy once more. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, it's Tracy. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's twice now the runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Darks. And he will score! Touchdown, New York! The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 type, 19 type.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's back to throw. And the Giants are 2 blocks. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 70 line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. He's got it deep downfield. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
60 by Warriors, 70.
To the air again, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Getting close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Gravity Lions.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
19 Lions.
Second and 15. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. There's a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. They're set up at the 35 now. Coming left is Tracy. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Up to the ground by Kaiser White.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 31. Bails out of the pocket quick. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
Well, Kate, it was inevitable. He's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw your first. Now, most importantly, he's got to flush it and move on.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Top 70 Timberwolves. Left wing 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. It's already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
On first down, here's Darth. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. No one around. He's got space. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dumps it off to his running back. They get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Dart going to throw again. Headed out right. And we're going to have 1st and goal. We begin our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. It's Tracy on the carry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads
Starts looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one's complete right side. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
24 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Out of the gun, Daniels gets everything he has under this throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The career's my stake when you were bound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Gets this to Slayton. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Running this with Tracy. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Breaks the tackle. Still going. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Viking 18. Panther streak. Panther streak.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders gotta score in a hurry.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Tracy. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Tracy. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He has the Giants' 1st down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Giants take a knee here, running out the final seconds to their victory. So the Giants come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants. As with that, we sign off from D.C.